What is up? So I recently posted a video about the worst things about running an Airbnb. If you want to go check it out, you can learn about the instance where we had to deal with literal human crap in our Airbnb. But this is the positive side. So now let's break down my favorite things about running an Airbnb and why I continue to run an Airbnb today. All right, so I'm going to break down the 4 big positives that I see from running an Airbnb. Now, obviously, there is a lot more. Now, if you're a host yourself on Airbnb, hit me up in the comment section. Tell me the things that you love about Airbnb and the fun experiences that you've had. But let's jump in right now. All right, 1, I love real estate investing. I think it's super, super fun. I love it. But part of the reason that I really like it, especially with Airbnb, is I've been very blessed in my life, and I have multiple houses. I've got this hotel project that I've been working on where I've partnered on a hotel, and I've been very, very blessed. And I love Airbnb because I've been able to go and create a job with it, right? I've been able to bless somebody else's life. I've been able to hire a cleaner, and it started with my sister-in-law and it's moving to my nephews. I like being able to provide a way for somebody else to make money. I just get a sense of fulfillment from that I can be a little bit of a help in somebody else's life. So creating a job for someone else is a plus to Airbnb. Reason number 2 that I love Airbnb is that my property is consistently being checked up on. So in comparison to a long-term rental, where a long-term rental, you can hand them the keys and you say, pay me rent, and you might not go into that house very often. It could go months. I have gone months where I haven't even gone into a long-term rental. Now, I hope, and luckily so far my tenants are amazing. I love my long-term rental tenants because they do treat my properties with a ton of respect. But you never know with a long-term rental if you're going to have a great tenant or not. They may just end up treating your property poorly. And with Airbnb, people are incentivized to treat your property with respect. There are outliers that don't, but the large majority of people actually treat your property with a ton of respect. Now, there's a dual review process where I review them on Airbnb and they review me as hosts. So I get to review them as guests, and that can dictate if they're able to get future bookings and reservations on Airbnb. So people typically want to be really, really respectful, and they are. So that is awesome. I love Airbnb for that. Also, because I'm going in and cleaning it all the time, I get to check in on it, right? Whether it's my cleaner, my wife, myself, somebody is in there every couple of days to check up on the property, and that's a really big bonus. All right, benefit number 3 is people. I actually really love meeting new people, and we've had some amazing guests. We've had people from all over the world, and it's really, really fun to meet them. I don't meet all of them because some people just like their privacy and they just want to come, check in, leave. And we just have like a keypad door so that I don't even have to talk to them if they don't want to talk to me. But then some people actually really, really do like to talk, and I'll bump into them because our property is right next to the house that we used to live in. So when we were living there, we would bump into them all the time. And we had some amazing guests. I mean, I actually had guests who found out we were celebrating my son's birthday, and they were staying there for a couple weeks. And they actually just ordered something off Amazon and gave my 3-year-old a birthday present, which is super cool and super, super nice. So I love meeting new people. All right, reason number 4, and this should not be a surprise, is the revenue. Like I said before, I love real estate investing. I love the passive income, the generating of income that can bring in. It's just this wonderful side hustle. Now with Airbnb, I have found that the potential for revenue, at least in my market, because I live in a very touristy place. I live near Moab, Utah, which is like the mecca of slick rock, arches, canyonlands. It's just amazing country. And so people come from all over the world to visit it. And so I have this big tourism draw. Now, the potential to earn more money for revenue is just way higher with nightly rentals than it is for a long-term rental. Like my tiny little studio apartment has had months where it's made over $1,800 in a month, which is insane when it's in comparison to what it would make as a long-term rental. Like it's probably like 2, if not 3 times as much money being a nightly rental as it would being a long-term rental. Now, obviously that comes with a little bit of a price because I have to be more engaged. It does take a little more time, and I'm gonna have to pay a cleaner and all of that, but still the revenue, it just can be way higher with a short-term rental. All right, so those are my 4 reasons for loving Airbnb. I totally suggest it. If you have the ability to run an Airbnb, I think it is a great side hustle and is a way to springboard yourself onto bigger projects, which is what I've done. All of my real estate investing started with my Airbnb, and then I took all of my profits and bought a long-term rental, and I took all of those profits and bought another long-term rental. I took all of those profits, and now I am partnering on a hotel renovation project. So I actually purchased a 60-room hotel with a business partner, and we are renovating it and gonna open that up hopefully this summer. Like I said, if you have any experiences that you'd be wanting to share, please hit me up in the comment section. We'll catch you guys next time.